Hello and welcome back to Control. Today, we go talk to the boar. To the board, not to the boar. The boar is in the forest, everything's fine. I'm still a little bit sick.
I found a file on the old director, Northmore.
Yeah, and he's still alive, don't worry about it. Ooh, the former?
Could be an error.
Yes.
The record staff process a lot of
Bunch
data.
of other
Maybe just
things.
slip
Nice. I just remembered that I could teleport with this, so I'm gonna do just that. Also, I wanted to say hello to Underhill, and I keep forgetting where she is. The pit? Is the pit correct? Probably. Maybe. There's a few other side quests I have yet to do. We came across them. What?
Oh, so good.
Oh.
Oh, need more.
Oh, this is where I am. There's no revenge happening here, is there? No, there isn't. Everything's cool. There's no way in heck I can go all the way up there. But then again... Oh, yeah. I thought there was a passage in here to get out of here. But this is it. Well then. Yeah, that should do it. Probably. I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. But it's fine. It's okay being lost, right? Hey, I'm not as lost as I thought I was. Success. Underhill. I'm coming for you. Ah. You guys have any funny stuff to say? No. Hi. I'm the director for real now. Look at my suit.
Do you need something?
Maybe. Yes, finally new dialogue.
I assume you'll be staying with us until the mold is eradicated.
Indeed. Until I find a permanent resolution to this pesky fungus business, I'll be here. Perhaps even beyond that, seeing as you are quite understaffed at the moment. Though I hardly have a say in my own comings or goings. Your oldest house won't open the exits until those hiss monstrosities are cleared out.
Glad to have you along for the ride.
Yeah, what's happening with the mold?
Will the mold be under control anytime soon?
We were barely containing it with weakly controlled burns. Just look at how it has spread after a few days of non-interference. It's beyond the threshold now. The floodgates are open.
So that's a no.
Americans.
What do you mean Americans? You stayed vague. What the heck you... Oh, anyway. Me as director.
With Darling gone, I'm putting Emily Pope in charge of the research sector. Are you okay with that?
Perfectly. You have pulled Excalibur from the stone, and now decree as you see fit, O Queen. What a true meritocracy we live in.
Glad to hear it.
She really did that, huh? Well,
I had a dream. Or something like one. Darling was there. He told me something, but I can't remember what. I think he's gone.
Right. Well, he's never where one expects him to be, is he? Well, thank God. I can finally stop writing these tedious reports that I'm sure he never even took the time to glance at. If you speak to him again, can you tell him I hope he found what he was looking for.
I'll try.
I should be getting back to work.
Oh, alright. Well, I should be getting back to work.
I'll see you later, Rhea.
Dr. Underhill, if you please.
Yeah. Guys, the comedy has not been flowing out of the two of you, and I'm not disappointed. It's not easy being a funny man all the time. I just realized I picked up something dangerous. My bad, guys. Let me just put it down. Is this a vending machine you're trying to get something out of? Self-service vending machine. For all your meds? This is a medical vending machine? That's kind of cool. Anyway. Enough distraction. I have to go say hi to Langston now. At least I know where he is. What is there to talk about? There's a few side quests I have not done. One of them is... I don't remember the name of it is the issue, but it's the one where you have... let me just find what I'm searching for. Panopticon, there it is. It's the one when you have to climb into the sensory deprivation tank, or a tank of sort, to listen to some kind of doctor with a magic voice that can make people relax or hallucinate or something.
All this paranatural power contained in one place is a risk.
Why you would
Makes
rather...
me wonder what other dangers are locked away inside the Bureau.
I like it. I mean, you would rather they're locked up in different places, so it's even more confusing if you have to check up on them.
There. Low-level security systems are up and running again.
Success.
I can do it.
We never expressed an opinion that implied doubt in your abilities, sir.
Are you guys robots? Seriously, do we have robots here now?
We are perfectly human, sir.
They're messing with him.
We're gonna drop this whole robot at it.
When it stops being funny, now shut up, he'll hear you.
Yay! I knew you guys were funny too. They're messing with Langston. This is the best.
Hello, ma'am. I heard about your little tussle over in Nostalgia. So, good house cleaning and things will get back to normal, right? Right?
More or less.
Are normal, anyway.
Yeah. Situation report?
Can I get a situation report for the sector?
Whew, okay, we still have to perform a proper inventory of the cells. Lord knows how many altered items snuck out during all this. Staffing. We definitely lost some people. Gonna have to hit those college career fairs, am I right? Huh.
Hard to imagine the FBC at job fairs.
The Hiss are still tearing up the place faster than we can fix it, but the containment sector is stable-ish.
Considering the alternative, I'm happy with stable-ish.
Yeah. Huh?
Any thoughts on me serving as director? I know it was a sudden change.
Oh, no complaints so far. Trench was all secrets, lots of meetings behind closed doors. You seem much more approachable. But if I can give you some advice, ma'am, keep a grip on who you are. I've been here a long time, and I don't know if it's the job or this place, but people change here, and not for the better.
I'll try to keep my head on straight.
That was very nice advice from him. This is why I like Langston.
Will you stay on after things calm down, Langston?
Are you asking if I'm quitting? Oh, no, ma'am. I'm not having some mid-level agent make a mess of my panopticon. Plus, I'm racking up serious overtime hours with this lockdown. Just don't take too long clearing out the Hiss. My cat gets separation anxiety.
I'll do what I can.
He must have gotten a pet sitter.
He does. he has his neighbor looking into it.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
And he has two
Like
cats.
always.
We know about this. We heard about this. Alright. Now, let's go talk to the board. If I can figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be going. Are you the closest thing? Gotta be, right? Up, left. Maybe Central Executive is actually the fastest. No. Yes? No? Yes. I go to the director's office and then I'm there. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Huh. A bit confused as to where I'm supposed to go. I'm also racking my brain trying to think about what's the side quest that I'm missing out on.
No way. This happened on
I'm trying to remember them at the top of my head,
the hiss bleed.
which honestly is not exactly the smartest thing I should do, because my head is still feverish at the moment, so you know, it's super cool. Hello, my office, and this passage all the way down, then to the left. Yep. Somebody calling. I'm coming.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench will be the only callers from the beyond.
Director situation crisis in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. All this housing is in danger. We open the door, tree in maintenance. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to
Yes,
check
it
this
was.
out.
But we're not gonna do that right now. There's this thing I want to check out. You know what? It is probably smarter of me to do this next episode where I'll have a better grip on what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Because I know there is some side quest I have not done, but the thing that's weirding me out is that I have been in the area that those side quests are in, and I have read documents referring to them. Yet I still can't do them, and I don't understand why. Teleportation! Again. Small teleporting in this episode. Where am I going exactly? To the restricted area. Beyond the Black Rock Quarry, and there is one Foundation. Alright. I don't know why they decide to put it outside of the map, but...
Dark. Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
I know, right? Nothing else anywhere
So
around?
that etching is the door.
It's the tree.
Okay. Let's try opening it.
You just have to close your eyes and run at it. It works every time. We have entered the Matrix. Maybe? Who knows? Why is it dark?
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Since when we care about what the board is saying? Well, they're the one that give you your job, I guess, so you should be grateful.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's just a light turning on. I thought it was something more nefarious. That didn't used to be here. Ah, growing rocks. Nice. Or crystals?
Crystals are kind of pretty.
Yeah,
Emily would be having a field day down here.
she probably would, yes. Anything?
What's that light?
I don't know. Go into it. Let's try to be higher, perhaps. And let's go into the light. I'm as much in the light as I can. Yep. Well, I can't go more into the lights. Anything in here? Nope. Why do they always have empty boxes everywhere? That's not cool. Hello.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How did we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
Oh. So the director before Northmore and the director of research before Darling, and also cave paintings of I don't know what. People with very long bendy legs, and they're dancing. Or this is a firebender. One of the two. Also, they have huge hands. Huge hands. My high five isn't that big. Or maybe we have tiny hands. Research Site Delta. Or nowhere else. Alright. Research Site Delta it is.
The Foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Well, that's what everyone keep telling you at the very least. It's not like we talked much to her or anything. Alright.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Alright. So that's where she disappeared to. Yeah. What last report we had of Marshall was that she marched in the Black Rock Quarry. And that's it. Nobody saw anything of her anymore. hiding something back there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well. Right. I added the most dangerous thing of all on this thing, and it's its damage radius. It has some range. It has all the range. Wait, let's just... It has 88 plus 66. It has ton of range. That makes what, 140 something? That's a lot. Over double the... Well, thank you for volunteering.
So the hiss found their way down in the city, huh?
The way you came down from the ceiling, I don't like it. Like you were bats or something. It's not nice. And we can go 3 ways. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and guess I can't go this way. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I can. Alright. How about this way? I just had a feeling. I didn't need to do that, but I had a feeling. No? My feeling was wrong? Did my feeling that tonight was gonna be a good night, were they wrong? Well, alright then, I'll take it. Oh, if you shoot lamps, they do creepy stuff. That's terrifying, I won't do that again. And then the main way. Nah, weapon's too dangerous. I'm gonna stick with spin, because exploding weapons are exploding. Will that look weird? It is very bright. There it is. There we go. Come down, please. And a weapon. And here we go. Any information of some sort around here? Doesn't look like it. It does not appear that I can break those. Alright. Nope. Okay. I don't want to fall into the abyss. Still nothing? Alright.
Those paintings look old. Like... old.
Yep. And still a black pyramid on them. And people that seem to be ascending somehow? Yep. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I got confused. Okay. Do you go inside of this? There's a lot of you. Is this a secret puzzle? I will try to solve it once I have a hint of what I'm supposed to do. Cave painting. Tell me about it. Sorry about that. On the art and time. At first I thought the cave painting in the foundation chronicled ancient humans encountered with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear their depicted event far outside the average human experience. Also, it seemed I was wrong to assume the image are ancient. radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible. That I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the old house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these? Or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted. Or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the painting telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? High chances Alan Wake. Probably. And it was compiled by Dr. Theodore Ashe, head of research, by author of Broderick Northmore. Why do I have so many things? Stop it. I got a new type of asset, which is the shifting fragment, and I got something here. I just grabbed stuff, it's fine. Where would you see a director? Well, I don't see a director in this one. The other ones seem to be people dancing or something. So maybe not. I'm gonna get rid of this explosive before it kills me. Can I parkour my way up there? I don't think I can, it's very, very high up. Oh, hello. You guys teleport now? But you don't dodge this. You guys? Yeah, you teleport behind. You try it. Oh my god, you have all of the health. Oh, stop it. Get away from me. I almost ran into a pit. Aha, now I have the power.
Yes, we're using pickaxes now.
Yeah, those are dangerous because they teleport around. And they don't just teleport, they run at you. They want your life. So yeah, danger. We're in even more danger now than we used to be. Don't fall into the pit. Do not go into the pit, me. Don't. I know it's tempting because it's white and shiny, but don't. Documents. Yes, tell me about it. Relocation order. Alright. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all-hand at the crossroad to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau Brass apparently solved the moving wall problem. Werties figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they'll happen. All I know is going up mean goodbye darkness, goodbye a weird lunch with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the Foundation seal as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. Is the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supply moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is a baddie if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flake anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in? Oh, So that's not exactly sand. Got it. And we have his sharpen. Alright, tell me about it. His sharpen agent displayed a para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. If by that you mean teleport, this ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discuss the possibility that this ability is an object of variation. I mean, there is a rubber duck that does what they do. You just move around at high speed when you're not looking or something. So it does exist. That's a little bit, well, whatever. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox effect. Other explanation of the his sharpened abilities currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness sense of sight. If we do accept that the his sharpens ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the his are either manifesting unique paranatural ability or they are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the his are continuing to develop a new strain of corruption at that, and that is cause for concern. That it is. Refer to file redacted for full report as usual. Oh boy. You need some big breath to read some of those lines, and my lord, am I not having enough breath to read them. I'm gonna pass out if I keep going at this pace. But hey, let's all relax, let's all calm down, let's all take a breath. I'm gonna avoid to take a deep breath, otherwise I'm gonna cough, but I didn't like the fact that you were shining 2 dots in the dark. But you're light now, so that's good. Why is the singing of angel and why is the ground moving like that? Beware of dangerous toxic geyser. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. I can come up here, but there's nothing up here. Oh, I guess it's just a way to go over here. But I haven't checked that yet. Hello, hole. What up? Ooh. Foundation accident. Alright. Mr. Wilder. Wilder? Whichever. I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fella we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower cave? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eye covering every inch of the walls, and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looked like the one at the crossroad, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guests. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policy on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in rappelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsider to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. So maybe he's the original idea behind Rangers. I think those are Ranger, right? The one going around doing stuff. Hello. There's clearly a room behind there. Well, blinding light, here I come. That's...
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau.
You don't know that. Plus, isn't it kind of already happening to some degree? Why are you guys attacking me? There's another dude behind you attacking you. Attack him, not me, you fools. Are you on his side? You weren't. They literally turned around the second I started attacking them. What the heck? Ow. Give me your health. All your health belongs to me now. You. Oh. He fell. Astral copy, tell me about it. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a ton of new information has been collected on the entity known as astral copy. The copy's body are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstance and brittle when struck with significant force. See report number for full composition analysis. Whether the astral copy possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remain unknown. However, their shared aggression seem to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounter with this entity when binding object of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live target for potential paratiliterian to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. Refer to file redacted for full report. They're immune to his corruption? That's cool. Huh? I thought I could reach it, but I just couldn't. Alright. Well.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Yeah. And it's not too late to call her in, you know? Like, we can still teleport to her and say, hey, Emily, I'm bringing you ass with me.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive!
Is she?
Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
She's casually walking very, very fast.
Whoa. This place is huge.
I know, right?
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
How about no? How about we go check out what this is? So that seemed to be the former, right? The big eye and then the spindly leg thing that can murder you. There's still people ascending, look like, to the pyramid. Were they not always on bad term? Maybe? I don't know. Question. How come there is no... Oh, there is one. You know what? Never mind. I was wrong. Ley line. For all my research into the oldest house ley line, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. But that seemed wrong. The esoteric world abhor coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley line? Does it act as a magnet attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energy, a sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in that much loaded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Fuhrer once believed him to be. So, oh yeah, this is the Nazi, ex-Nazi someone something or whatever that they were talking about before. Probably. Foundation's pillar. More information, yeah. The pillar found in the crossroad is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud, first time I tried to say his name, would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layer, structure within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place? Concrete wall and rocky caverns. It's easy to see it's an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Who knows? A touch reverted to enter. I'll do that at another date. But it looked like it came from the astral plane as well. At least to me it looks that way. I'm gonna first do this. I'm also gonna check if there is a new astral construct. No, there isn't. Well, I guess I can... No, I'm not allowed to? Why can I not? Do I have to... Nope. Alright. I guess that's fine. It feels like I can go all the way to level 6, right? Because there is one little dot here that isn't lit up. But doesn't seem like I can. Oh, I'm missing a shifting fragment. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go into those places here. Some goodies, of course. And the shifting fragment I was missing. Isn't that nice? Well, let's use it. And a waboosh. I have those now. The power's in my hand. Headshot boost. Oh my lord. If I use the power of the gods, meaning spin, and I replace accuracy with this, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I do 48% more damage base. Then if I happen to do headshots, I do 165% damage on top of that. And if I have killed someone before, I double this damage. My god, this is the weapon of mass destruction that we've all been waiting for. And I love it. I thought I heard someone wailing or something. I have destroyed everything. Alright. Oh.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Yeah, and also there's a wiggly chair here. I appreciate you, wiggly chair. High five. Oh yeah. That seemed like a good place to stop, right? So you're right, I'm gonna stop it right here. You always have the good ideas. And like always, you know, like, dislike, the comments, join the club. Be part of the subscribers. Come and have fun with us. And that's about it. See you on the next one. Bye bye.